Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sun Times Kitchen. I'm Linda Yu, and this is my brand new project. It's about cooking and conversation, and we call it Food We Love. Joining me today is one of Chicago's top social media influencers and foodies, somebody I absolutely love because I've known her since she was born, Cara Lichtenstein. Right now, if you love food and you love Instagram, then you probably already know about Cara. She goes by the name Hungry in Chicago. The hashtag is Hungry Social. But today, we're going to flip the script a little bit. So instead of talking about other people's amazing recipes and amazing food, she's going to tell us about one that is very special to her and to her family. It's a pasta dish, and it should come as no surprise to anybody who follows Cara's food exploits that she does love pasta.
Who doesn't love pasta?
Who doesn't love pasta, right? So tell me how this came about, because this is linguine with
clams.
Yeah.
It's a childhood dish that I've loved since I can remember. And it's basically because it was the only dish my dad ever made for me that didn't involve 2 pieces of bread and some peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. So I love this dish. I've loved it since I was a kid. Anytime I smell it, I just think of my dad. Yeah. He'll probably cry when he hears me say that, right. But it's delicious.
Do you remember the first time he made it and the first time you tried? Do you remember it all?
I
Does
don't
he talk
remember
about
the first time, but I remember many times in school. He would always pack it for my lunch, which was a really strange, stinky lunch to have as a 7-year-old.
And how did he pack it? I love this.
He packed it in a red Solo cup. He would fill it to the top with pasta and then just put saran wrap over it and a nice little rubber band.
So what did all the other kids say? Like, what are you eating?
Yeah, kids are mean. So definitely got teased a little bit for having this stinky lunch at the lunch table, but I got through.
You think that that's what started you in your love affair with food?
It's definitely one of the things because I always loved just sort of the adventurous aspect of people thinking I was at least an adventurous eater. Yeah. As a 7-year-old, it's not typically normal to go to a restaurant and order the Caesar salad with anchovies and the clam chowder. Yeah. So I just sort of always was an adventurous eater, and I'm pretty much willing to try anything at least once. So.
Now, I said that I've known her since she was born because your dad is a good friend of mine, okay? Yeah. Jim Lichtenstein. And he told me a few years ago, guess what Cara's doing? And I started following and seeing what you were doing. And so how did you get into doing Hungry in Chicago?
So in college, I started to fend for myself a little bit, and you have to cook in college. You can't always go out and everything. My aunt on my mom's side, she loves to cook, and she's an amazing cook. So I started to cook with her a little bit. We would have a little cocktail, and I just had so much fun. So I started a blog, Hungry in Chicago, which is where my social media handles come from. Yes. And then I started being on social media all the time. Yeah. It just spiraled, and it's been so fun. I love it.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's clearly just, I love food, I love wine, I love it all.
And tell us how you put this together, because there's not a lot of ingredients.
No.
It's just delicious, right? So what do you do?
Yeah, so it's super easy. You start with sort of just the melted butter and the olive oil, and then you add your garlic, and if you so choose, some red pepper flakes.
A little bit, okay, to give it a little kick.
And you can put in as much or little garlic as you like. I like a lot of garlic, of course. And then a little white wine. Okay. Might have a sip or two along the way. Some lemon juice. And then, of course, the clams with the juice.
Then you put in the clams with the juice, okay?
Yeah, and so that's what we got going on here. You sort of let it simmer, mellow
and it's simmering,
out together.
All right, it's been simmering. And how long does it cook?
It can come together in like 5 minutes.
Really?
Aside from the pasta.
Cooking the pasta. Okay, all right. So we've got some pasta here. And do I get to try?
Of course you do.
Okay.
What do you think, I'm going to leave you hanging?
Yeah, right. Or I'll tell your dad, huh?
Yeah, don't tell him.
Great.
And then let's garnish it with a little
too. And put some of this. It's okay. I like what the chefs doing that.
Whatever you like.
And then like this.
Yeah, just a sprinkle.
Like chefs do.
Exactly.
Okay. And then it looks beautiful, right? Can we see?
Yeah, it smells good too.
See how gorgeous it is? Okay. And then I mix it up.
Yeah.
A little bit, okay. And then have that and have some of the clams too, because I love the clams, okay?
Yeah, I love clams too. In this recipe, I included 2 cans. You can, I mean, you can do 1 depending on how much you're cooking for, but I like a lot of clams.
You know, I always thought this was hard to make.
No, so
and then
easy.
I could only have it at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But now I've had it
Jim Lichtenstein teaching you a few things. Who'd have thunk it?
Jim Lichtenstein's wonderful daughter teaching me how to do this. All right. Thank you so much. He would be very proud of you. One thing I have never learned is to not take big bites because I have to talk. So Bear with me. I'm hungry. So anyway.
It's quite all right.
Tara.
I do it all the time.
Okay, yeah. So thank you so much for teaching us about this recipe. And now that I know I can do it too.
Yeah.
So, and we thank all of you for watching. Stay tuned for more Food We Love stories. They're right here on ChicagoSunTimes.com. See you next time. For this yummy recipe and so much more, go to the Chicago Sun-Times website. The address is right here on your screen.